Get the People's Dental Plan today.
Call 1-800-262-8500 for free information on the People's Dental Plan. Call now.
Look!
I love you.
Bad timing can cost you.
I love you too.
That's why there's Ameritrade Advantage. Our advanced analyzer software helps you quickly sort through information, and our streaming data page enables you to size up the market at a glance, so you have all the tools you need to make timely decisions. Ameritrade Advantage, because timing is everything. To find out more, visit Ameritrade.com. Open your account today and you'll get 25 commission-free trades. Restrictions apply.
Hi, I'm meteorologist Paul Goodlow for the Weather Channel. Did you know that skin cancer is the most preventable of all cancers? It can affect anyone of any skin tone. So as the seasons change, remember, UV rays are present year-round.
Don't get burned by too much of a good thing.
Now, from the Weather Channel, here's your local forecast, always on the 8s of every hour.
You're watching the Weather Channel. Live by it.
There is snow falling from the Ohio Valley to the northeast today. Light snow fell upon Cincinnati this morning. Right now, we're still seeing some flakes come down around the Cleveland and Pittsburgh areas. Coming up, we'll let you know if you'll see snow on your Tuesday.
Meanwhile, blue skies greeted you in Orlando today as Super Bowl MVP Tom Brady of the New England Patriots was on hand for the Disney Stars and Motor Cars Parade. Temperatures topped out around 65. Just ahead, we'll let you know how cold the theme parks will be for tomorrow. And good evening and welcome to Weather Center. I'm Jennifer Lopez along with Paul Goodlow.
Thanks for joining us, and what a Super Bowl Sunday it was last night. And you know what? Congratulations to the New England Patriots, and we'll begin first in the Northeast and New England, where we're still seeing some snow out there tonight. And you know what? The snow is really not going to be a big snowstorm. But if you're out here and you're trying to drive perhaps across the New York State Thruway, it's coming down at times at a decent clip, maybe making visibility not the best. But the good news is it should be tapering off across this area overnight, and tomorrow shouldn't be a concern. But again, with the cold air settling in, could see some slick spots, some ice, some black ice on the roadways where it looks like it's just wet, but it could be frozen. So use caution tonight and tomorrow as well as you travel, perhaps even pick the kids up from school tomorrow afternoon. Temperatures in the interior still should be below freezing. Right now, seeing some light snow still come down across the northern stretches of I-95 as you head towards the New York State Thruway. Still seeing some light snow. And you're going to see some light snow move back into the Albany area over the next couple of hours. New York City, maybe a few flakes. but nothing in terms of heavy snow for you. Again, in the interior upstate, maybe another inch or two, but that's about it. Snow tapering off around Philly and Ocean City, and we're still seeing some snow showers up in the mountains of the Appalachians. Snowshoe, West Virginia picked up 10 inches of snow. And again, most of the snow has already fallen. We can still see maybe a dusting to an inch, maybe 2 at the most left over from this system. Temperatures behind it, cold in the teens and 20s. You factor in the winds, which are still gusting over 40 miles per hour. Our nation's capital, your wind chill makes it feel like 12 in D.C. right now, 22 in Philadelphia, and the big goose egg in Buffalo. The forecast, a Clipper system will bring more light snow through the interior and more gusty winds, Cleveland to Pittsburgh to Detroit. But temperatures stay on the cool side. As you head towards the Midwest, high pressure in control, or earlier, we're seeing more lake effect snow across this area, but now it's starting to taper off, and now we're just left with a cold evening. Temperatures in the teens and single digits, wind chills in the single digits. Tomorrow, Michigan, light snow for you. The rest of the Midwest, some sunshine, but some clouds as you head towards Louisville and St. Louis. That wraps up the Northeast and the Midwest. We have some rain here in the Southeast, right, Jennifer?
We certainly do have a lot of rain to talk about, as well as some cold air across the deep south. But the clouds that are just covering up much of Texas, throughout Oklahoma and over into Arkansas, will be there through the night as well as throughout the day tomorrow. And underneath the clouds, we're finding some rain. It stretches all the way from Fort Worth over to Abilene, farther south into Waco and into Austin. Even getting some rain right now being reported around Houston. It's not very heavy rain, but by tomorrow we will be finding heavy rain in through this area. Now for tonight, we think it'll all be in the form of the liquid variety. Showers off and on throughout Fort Worth, across much of Texas. Will continue though overnight and throughout the day tomorrow for some changes that are in store. As far as your temperatures right now, we're finding 49 in Dallas, 42 in Oklahoma City, but when we get into Tennessee is really when we find that cold air. 31 right now in Nashville, into the low 30s, upper 20s in and across the eastern Tennessee region, and we are in store for quite a cold night throughout the deep south. Sunny, or rather mostly sunny skies in Tampa, but clouds over into Orlando with a high of 62. And here we go across the southern plains. Good chance of that heavy rain spreading all the way from San Antonio, Corpus Christi, up into New Orleans, then farther north into Dallas. And once you get into Interstate 20, farther north, that's when we find a chance for the snow, the freezing rain to mix through as we go into tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night. Into Houston, it'll all be in the form of rain. It'll be a cold rain, a chilly day for you with highs in the upper 40s. And off and on rain, we could be picking up quite a bit of shower activity throughout the day. Then on the back side of this, throughout the day on Wednesday, at least for the first half of the day, we look for snow showers into Dallas. Snow to move into Nashville, maybe even around Birmingham later in the day, and even into North Georgia around the late afternoon hours, as well as into tomorrow night. That'll be on Wednesday. But for tonight and into tomorrow morning, we have cold air across South Georgia with a freeze warning in effect, as well as into the panhandle of Florida. And then once we look into the central California, we find the San Joaquin Valley in store for a cold night for you with a frost advisory in place. We're finding warm temperatures, though, across the southwest at 69 back into Phoenix and Los Angeles at 65, but colder air in through the interior west with 15 into Salt Lake City. As far as the active weather in through the west, there is all that moisture coming across the southern plains, scattered showers in and across New Mexico for tonight. We're looking at a little bit of light snow moving from Montana into Wyoming, but that activity should start to taper off. Meanwhile, across the Pacific Northwest, we're looking at a new storm system. Tonight, you'll find mostly cloudy skies and strong winds, especially right along the coast, with a gale warning posted for Washington as well as into Oregon. Then tomorrow is when the rain moves into Seattle as well as into Portland. A nice day in Los Angeles with a high of 74. Again, the most active weather throughout the day will be found across Texas and into Oklahoma. Then by the end of the day, that moisture starts to spread into Arkansas and into western Mississippi. Snow showers are in the forecast and perhaps some heavier snow at times in and across upstate New York. For tonight, we'll look for heavier snow, maybe 3 more inches accumulating in and across the mountains of West Virginia. Then as we get into tomorrow morning, very cold and through the eastern half of the country, as well as into the interior west with some single digits.
Did you know the air in your home can be up to 5 times more polluted than air outside? That indoor pollutants like dander can aggravate allergies and trigger asthma? What can you do? Get the Filtrete Ultra Allergen Reduction Filter. It's up to 30 times better than all other 1-inch filters at capturing airborne dust, bacteria, and pollen. And it meets Health House guidelines. If you don't take care of the air in your home, who will? Filtrete filters from 3M.
Here's our jingle for goldfish. Yes, bacon on fried goldfish. The wholesome snack that smiles back until you bite their heads off. Now see the fishes swimming. Oh, look, the pretzel's winning. Didn't that make you feel good about goldfish? You know they're made with real cheese, even though they look like fishies. A snack that smiles back, goldfish. And for taste buds that are braver, we blasted them with flavor. Try Flavor Blasted Goldfish.
A legend reborn.
What is that? What is that?
Curling, an ancient Scottish ice sport, played with a 42-pound stone.
Want expert answers whenever you need them? Come to Office Depot, where our people listen, understand, and help.
How can I have fewer office machines?
You can maximize space with an all-in-one. It'd be nice if everything was like that. Office Depot. What you need to know. Proud sponsor of the 2002 U.S. Olympic team.
What you need to know.
If
the night seems to be made for wearing a bikini, and dancing is as spontaneous as walking, if a trip to the market is a trip to the past, you're not dreaming. You're in Puerto Rico.
Now, from Evening Edition, here's your local